Donald Trump just wrapped up a disastrous press conference with the leaders of Congo and Rwanda. Donald Trump held this press conference to announce a fake peace deal between Congo and Rwanda. The important thing for you to note is that the key entity that was not a signatory to this is a group called M23, which many suspect to be backed by Rwanda, which has been engaged in a lot of these attacks against Congo. Rwanda denies its involvement with M23 and other ISIS or ISIL related factions as well that have been operating in Congo. So this whole thing was a fake charade by Donald Trump. And you'll hear during a point of this press conference, a reporter from Africa says, you know, we appreciate you announcing a historical peace deal or whatever the heck you're calling it, but there are still people dying, like literally today are dying in Congo. The war is actually happening right now. And Trump turns to the people who are sitting there, the leaders of Congo and Rwanda, said, look how happy they are. They get along, and they don't get along at all. So let's just go through what happened through most of this. Donald Trump was sleeping. He has no clue what's going on. He just wants to put his name on the Institute of Peace building that's now called the Donald J. Trump Institute of Peace while he does nothing and falls asleep. Here, play this clip.
Uhuru Kenyatta, who I can see here in the room, these two great Africans who are at the beginning, who started the Rwanda and the Nairobi processes. And beyond them, I wish to thank also all of the African leaders who contributed to help us in this struggle. And I do hope that we have, yes, reached the end. The Washington Agreement.
And then Donald Trump talks about going to Saudi Arabia 2 months ago. He did not. He went to Saudi Arabia in May. That's not 2 months. Everything the guy says, everything he says is a lie. Here, play this clip.
Really doing a job. It's amazing. I was with a gentleman, the future king of Saudi Arabia, and you've heard me say this a couple of times, but 2 months ago when I was over there, he said, and actually Qatar is represented today, and UAE is represented, and your leader said the exact same thing, different words, but the exact same thing, that 1 year ago they thought our country was dead. And now our country is the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world.
Then he keeps looking at his hand because his hand looked awful. Take a look at him looking at his hand. Let's take a look at what his hand looked like. Here, play this clip.
Goes to President Donald Trump.
And then Donald Trump turns to the leaders of Congo and he turns to the leader of Rwanda and said, look at these guys. They get along. They're just showing up here because you're shaking them down, but they hate each other. And there's really not a peace deal because the main signatory to the deal that's operating with impunity in Congo right now is not even here, the M23 group. Here, play this clip.
And a lot of success. And I think they're going to get along really well. So I hope so. Thank you very much. Look at them. Look at the way they love each other. Thank you.
And then Donald Trump tries to pronounce the names of these leaders. Here, play this clip.
They really are courageous leaders, great people. President Tshisekedi of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and President Kagame of Rwanda. They are amazing people, and they had stories to tell me that were incredible. Really fascinating in so many different ways. Sad and beautiful, both sad and beautiful, and today makes them beautiful.
Yeah, that didn't go well. So then Trump takes a second pass, and this time he just goes, the president of DRC. Here, play this clip.
President Kagame to come up and say a few words. It's Rwanda. And then, if I may, President of DRC, who really is doing a great job. These are two men that are doing a great job. And
then Donald Trump thanks Marco Rubio for renaming the Institute of Peace. the Institute of Donald J. Trump Peace. I kid you not. So Trump fired all of the board members at the Institute of Peace. A federal court issued an injunction blocking Trump, saying it was an unlawful firing. The Supreme Court then blocked the district court temporarily, paused it, and then Trump ordered Rubio change the name and call it the Donald J. Trump Institute of Peace while war is raging right now in Ukraine, which Donald Trump promised he would stop in 24 hours. And you have Donald Trump threatening war with Venezuela and engaged in crimes against humanity and war crimes, both at home and off the coast of Venezuela. But here's what Trump says.
All your help. Special group of people. A very special thanks as well to Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Marco, please stand. Thank you. And thank you for putting a certain name in that building. I said, boy, that is beautiful. That blew up last night. They said, that's a great honor. It really is. On this building, it's a great honor. Thank you very much. I assume you had a lot to do with that. Just a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. And senior.
Okay, well, now here you see the pissed off leaders of these countries. And then take a look at Trump's bandaged hand here. Now listen to this question that was asked by a reporter from Africa. It's hard to hear, so I'll tell you what she says though, and listen carefully. She goes, okay, you're announcing a historic peace deal, but people are still getting killed in the Congo right now. There are still troops there, so when is the peace deal? And Trump's like, in a few months, in a few years. Now, this will be reported as a peace deal, but it ain't that. Here, play this clip.
I think you're going to see very quickly, I think you're going to see things happen. This is something that was not doable, according to a lot of people. And not only is it doable, I think it's going to be a great miracle. These two gentlemen are leaders, they're great leaders, and they're going to prove that in the coming months and years. And I think you're going to see very immediate results. I have confidence that that's what's going to happen. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Now, here is Donald Trump again, dozing off, dozy Donald here. Here, play this clip right here.
In resolving the underlying issues. President Trump introduced a new and effective dynamism that created the space for breakthroughs. His approach is even-handed. Never.
And again, how utterly pathetic can you get right here? And this at the same time after Donald Trump called the entire country of Somalia and all Somalians in America crap or garbage. Remember what he said yesterday? Here, play this clip.
Constitution. All she does is complain about this country. Without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now. So Somalia is considered by many to be the worst country on earth. I don't know. I haven't been there. I won't be there anytime soon. I hope. But what Somalia and what the Somalian people have done to Minnesota is not even believable. It's not even believable. And a lot of it starts with the governor. A lot of it starts with Barack Hussein Obama, because that's when people started coming in. And you have to have people come in that are going to love our country, cherish our country. They want to kiss our country goodnight. They talk about our country. We want them to pray for our country. And this is not the people living in Minnesota. And she's a disaster. She should not be, and her friends shouldn't be allowed. Frankly, they shouldn't even be allowed to be Congress people. Okay? They shouldn't even be allowed to be Congress people, because they don't represent the interests of our country.
Well, there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million. We appreciate you.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.